So today we're going to be talking about communication. So what do I mean by communication? Well, we talk a lot about consistency, and I think that communication, and this is a fact, communication is absolutely a necessity with your target audience, your existing clients, your past clients, your strategic partners, anybody in your space, okay? Communication is the one thing that is going to allow you to continue to nurture those relationships and create a stronger emotional connection. Because at the end of the day, that's the goal. We need to create an emotional connection with your target audience. That is the goal. Once that connection is made, you can sell, you can upsell, you can get feedback. They'll answer surveys. They'll participate in games and quizzes. Anything you want them to do, they will do if that connection is there and they feel like they're emotionally connected to your brand. So how do we communicate? What are the best ways to do that? Well, there's a lot of ways to do it. You can do video like I'm doing right here. You can do audio content, podcasts. You can do, and a lot of times I've delivered just an audio podcast file via an email blast. So I'll take my list. I use Aweber personally, and I'll take my list and email them all a recent interview that I just did with another expert in their field. If I feel like that value is going to, if the value from that content is going to strengthen that emotional connection, absolutely. I want to make sure that content is in their inbox and they're consuming it, because not only will it help them in their business and help them grow, more importantly, it's strengthening my emotional connection and it's keeping me on the radar for them. If you don't come back to YouTube and subscribe to my channel and watch it, how are you going to know that I'm pumping out new videos? Well, you're not. I've got to be communicating with you, and I have to be communicating with you through a lot of different platforms. So here's a couple ideas. One, email marketing. If you don't have it and you're an online entrepreneur or even an offline entrepreneur, I don't care. Your list is your number one source, your sphere of influence. I mean, your list, your database is the most precious thing you have. You can't even begin to quantify how much equity you have in a strong list. You can't measure it because you don't know what whatever you're selling. Your ability to create those emotional connections and sell more using your list and building your list is by far one of the most important things that you need to be doing if you're not as an online entrepreneur. So email marketing is one way to do it. Text message marketing. This is kind of new. It's newer on the streets as far as I'm seeing it being used in a lot of different mediums, not just for the traditional, hey, don't forget your appointment is this day. No, I'm actually getting updates. I actually signed up at a conference recently. I was at Icon 15. And I signed up for, I want to say it was called Social Fuse. And they were sending me like conference updates while I was there the entire time via text message, because the open rate on text message is much greater than an email rate. So that's another way that you can communicate. Obviously, social media, tag people, tag influencers. Don't be annoying with it, please. I hate it when people just start getting annoying with that. But there are a lot of ways to communicate to your target audience. And I would recommend whatever one you choose, or if you choose multiple, whatever it is, consistency. Consistency. Listen, I'm done ranting today. That's all I have to say about that. Communication, stay on top of it. Your list is your equity, and it's probably the most important thing. So keep nurturing those relationships, create a stronger emotional connection, and your business will continue to grow.